We told you earlier this week that Pride celebrations across the country are reporting their corporate sponsors are pulling out, like in St. Louis, where hometown company Anheuser-Busch ended a 30-year partnership. Bud Light is a top sponsor of Chicago Pride events, so our Sarah Maki is working to find out more.
It's a good day to be gay. Let's go.
When Chicago Pride events took over North Halsted last summer, they collected cash donations at the door, fees from parade participants, and sponsorships. Bud Light taking the top spot, as Anheuser-Busch products have since at least 2018. But online this year, no AB products currently listed on the 2025 sponsors page.
We found out in a meeting, it was a phone meeting, and they decided that after 30 years, they would no longer sponsor our event.
That's the reaction from one organizer behind St. Louis's Pride celebrations after finding out Anheuser-Busch would not sponsor their June events, worried it is the result of changing political priorities.
And of course, the DEI cuts are having a lot of effect too.
And so what is going on here?
Well, everybody has a different opinion about why this is happening.
Eve Keller works with USA Prides and says some companies could be worried about the economy. But as a support network working with 200 members organizing Pride celebrations around the country, they see their member groups turning to grassroots fundraising to bridge the gap.
What I've seen lately is more of a push for local small businesses or even individuals, and having some kind of sponsorship levels that go all the way down to 200 or 500.
But that's something I think about moving forward, and in the future, sources of funds can dry up.
Travis Hooker organizes Elgin's Pride, but also walks in the Chicago Parade and says he worries shifting cultural trends could harm smaller events as well.
When we don't hear back from specific sponsors, it's really too bad that people are very short-sighted. The gay community tends to remember pretty well.
We tried reaching Chicago organizers through phone calls and emails several times this week to talk about whether they will be affected by sponsorship changes, but our messages were not returned. Sarah Maki, CBS News, Chicago.